And now for more of our continuing coverage of the coronavirus issue. And the Paralympics are going ahead. To tell us more about this is Jane Emmerson. Jane, from Get Kids Going, hope you're staying safe.
Yes, I am, John. Thank you very much, and I hope everyone else is too.
Good to hear that.
So, the Tokyo Paralympics, yes.
Now, when are they planning to be happening then?
Well, they start on Tuesday the 24th of August until Sunday the 5th of September. So the opening ceremony will be on the 24th with the closing on the 25th of September. In Tokyo, of course, been a very sad time that we couldn't have it last year, but at last we are moving forward with it, which is great for the teams, especially our GB teams who are really excited, and they've been training for years, but they expected it last year, John, so they've had to keep going over this period of when we've been in lockdown and the COVID, problems that they've had. So yeah, they are there. They're on it.
Excellent.
They're on it, John.
Now, how difficult has it been? I mean, just to keep this going. I mean, mentally, I guess for athletes, it's to get a delay like that, it's quite difficult to cope with, really.
It is. But Get Kids Going have been continuing to fund them. We've been funding a large part of the GB wheelchair rugby team. And what we've done is actually funded equipment for them to train at home. So the team have actually taken out the equipment to all the different players, of which there's 12 players in a team of rugby, for example. And they've been training like mad at home, which is brilliant. They're now back training together, and they're actually training at Lillishall National Sports Centre, which is in Shropshire. And it's all COVID safe, so they're all back together, which is great. But the big problem, John, is that for wheelchair rugby, for example, they haven't had any international competitions. But they're really fit now. In fact, they're probably fitter than ever because they're more determined. Because I have to tell you, John, that GB wheelchair rugby team are European champions. They're fourth in world ranking. Japan's first. And then following that is Australia and America. But Get Kids Going have ploughed a lot of support and money into not just the wheelchair rugby teams, but also the GB boccia team, the tennis team, parachuting team, and the racing team with David Weir as our president. So, in fact, even though everybody thinks we haven't been doing much, we've actually been doing quite a lot over this last year, just to get our teams, ready in case it did happen. And, of course, now it is. So the teams are really keen. I think one of the main problems we've got is that the athletes are limited to who can go, so they can only actually take their team trainers and managers. So no actual spectators can go. So sadly, I can't go. I plan to go. But we'll be watching on television and giving them all support possible, I tell you. And I do believe, John, that we'll do really well. I think Great Britain will do really well.
Well,
I think
we heard it here. We heard it here. And if people want to support Get Kids Going, what's the easy way to do that, Jane?
Well, I tell you, John, what they could support us with is we need some runners for Great North Run this year, which is going to happen. And that's going to happen in September. I think it's on the 12th. So they can raise as much as they like for the charity. If they go to getkidsgoing.com or just tap in Google Get Kids Going, it'll come up. They can give some fantastic support to the charity, and we're delighted to have them for the Great North. We've got London Marathon entries as well. That's going to happen on the 3rd of October. So everything's moving around to the autumn, John.
Excellent.
But we've got some great events, and I think this summer is going to be fantastic sport with the football coming up, the Euros, then the Olympics, then the Paralympics, and then we're going to have all the Great North Run events and London Marathon events. It's going to be busy, John.
Fantastic.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Absolutely. Jane, we'll talk again soon. Good luck to everybody involved at Get Kids Going as well, and stay safe.
Thanks, John. Sorry to be so excited about things, but I think it's great to know that there's lovely things coming up, John, for us all, I tell you. And thanks very much for all your wonderful support. Fantastic. Thank you.